The Partygate wars for British Prime Minister Boris Johnson are far from over. According to reports, the UK Prime Minister is now bracing himself for a second fine for his alleged violation of pandemic rules during the summer of 2020. Speculation is now running high that UK's Metropolitan Police headquarters, the Scotland Yard, is now imposing a second set of sanctions on attendees of Downing Street's Bring Your Own Booze parties. A prominent British television broadcaster reported on Friday that some of the attendees, including officials of the UK Prime Minister's residence, have received emails informing them about fines to be imposed. The development comes just days after Boris Johnson offered public apology before the House of Commons. Johnson, however, insisted that he didn't knowingly break these rules and also brushed off any calls for his resignation. The opposition politicians and some among the governing Conservatives have called on Johnson to quit his position after stories started to circulate of parties in the Prime Minister's office and other government buildings during the 2020 COVID lockdown. The scandal has now come to be known as Partygate. Last week, Johnson was fined $65 for attending his own surprise birthday party at 10 Downing Street in June 2020, making him the first British Prime Minister ever to have broken the law while in office, his own law. The latest penalty threat comes as Johnson is gearing up for a new Brexit fight in an attempt to reset his premiership. Johnson is set to announce a new bill in the Queen's speech on May the 10th, which will provide ministers the powers to overrule parts of the Northern Ireland Protocol, which for all these years have governed customs arrangements between Great Britain and Northern Ireland since Britain's exit from the 27-member bloc 2 years back. Meanwhile, during his two-day India visit, Johnson faced a fresh grilling session on Partygate after trying to gloss over the scandal. The UK Prime Minister appeared to stumble over his answers, giving one particularly bizarre response. After being described as a cat with 9 lives by a journalist, the Prime Minister was asked, and I quote, "How many have you got left?" Listen in.
You're facing 3 investigations back home, and it's led to a catastrophic loss in trust. Polling this week from YouGov says that 74% of the British public think you're untrustworthy. Only 12% think you're trustworthy. Some say you're like a cat with 9 lives. How many have you got left?
Anushka, on your second question, we had talking about cats. We had a pretty good kick of the cat yesterday. Not that I'm in favour of kicking cats, but for the avoidance of doubt. We did all that with great respect. And what we're talking about today, is, as I said in my answer to Ben, is the ways in which the situation, not just in Ukraine, but the situation around the world, is obliging the UK and India to do more together.
WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.